Looks like everybody is on the left-hand side except for the Millers. Thank you. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Thank you for coming at 7 o'clock. If we could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mrs. McLean, could you please call the roll?
Mr. Clark.
Here.
Mrs. Love. Here. Mrs. McGinnis.
Here.
Mr. Heyer.
Here.
Mr. Need.
Here.
Mrs. Egan. Here. Mrs. Crane.
Here. Thank you, Mrs. McLean. Item 1.3 is the reading of the public statement. This meeting is a meeting of the Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business and is not to be considered a public community hearing. There is a time for public participation during the meeting as indicated in agenda items 3 and 9. Item 2 is approval of the consent agenda. May I have a motion, please?
I move that the Board of Education approves the consent agenda as presented.
Support. Motion made and supported. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 3 is the first opportunity for citizens to address the board. You are given 2 opportunities to address the board. Under this item, item 3.1, you can request to address the board about any topic that is on tonight's agenda, which I believe is behind me. Under item 9, you are welcome to address the board on any topic. When making comments, please state your name and address. Direct your comments here to the board president. Each person may speak for up to 2 minutes. Per established procedures, the board will not respond to questions or interact with the speaker during public comment, although we may refer the matter to the appropriate person in the district for further follow-up. Mrs. Mahoney, has anyone signed up? No. Okay, thank you. Item 4 is our superintendent update. I will turn it over to Dr. Ryan.
Thank you. Good evening, community. It's my pleasure to really bring forth knowing to everyone that we're in full swing of our 25-26 school year. Through all buildings, you can really feel kind of the heat and the the application of our students and our teachers. Everybody's really going after it. And I'm really excited to see the results it's going to pull, and we're going to get to see a little bit of that this evening. To update our families on that progress, this week is parent-teacher conferences. I want to encourage all of our families to meet with teachers, get that engagement, and really work on that school-to-home connection. It's absolutely critical in the overall growth, well-being, and the education of your children. Including this Friday, which we have a half day to make sure we have flexibility for families depending on their work schedules and their busy lives right now. Additionally, we'll make sure everybody's invited this Saturday to Clarkston High School Band Invitational. It's a big night for our bands. If you've never had an opportunity to watch it, Marching Band Festival, including the awards presentation, it's really something to see. Our kids have worked tremendously hard. If you live anywhere within 5 miles of here, you might have heard them practicing at one point or another into the night. They put a tremendous amount of work into it, and it's neat to see the other schools as they play in their competition, and there's various awards in different categories that they can achieve, and at the end, the drum majors from the various schools come out, and they all have like kind of a different cheer in a way to kind of represent their school and the school districts, and really, really proud of our kids, and to really kind of see how all the kids in the area really come to play their hearts out. So if you have an opportunity on Saturday night, it's a great evening to come out. And finally, in regards to the excellence that we're seeing in that classroom, I have Mr. Gary Call this evening to introduce the 3 National Merit Scholar semifinalists that we have in Clarkston. So proud of these students. The amount of work it takes, as you're going to hear from Mr. Call, to be in such a small fraction of the overall country in achievement is really amazing amount of pride for the school district and for this community, and it's really our pleasure to be able to recognize them this evening for all those in attendance, and obviously all those that are tuning in on TV this evening as well. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Item 5 is presentation items. As Dr. Ryan alluded, we have 5.1 is recognition of our Clarkston's National Merit Scholars semifinals. Dr. Ryan, Mr. Hall, please.
Good evening, everybody. Very happy to be here tonight to recognize 3 students who are National Merit semifinalists from Clarkston High School. I'd like to call them up tonight, but before I do, and we'll call you up in order as your picture comes up. So as soon as that comes up, we'll call you up. The following students have been recognized as National Merit semifinalists for the National Merit Scholarship Competition. Each of these students is among approximately the 16 to 17,000 participants nationwide of amongst 1.6 million test takers that have the that have qualified for this recognition and have the opportunity to continue on to be named approximately 7,000 to 8,000 Merit Scholarship awardees, and that will be in the spring of this year. And then they can also qualify for about 1,000 more corporate scholarships. So it is really a badge of honor for these kids, as Dr. Ryan had said. It's where the confluence of ability and hard work come together, that these students are being recognized for this. So you think about, I think it's about 3.5 million kids take the PSAT. Of those students, 1.6 million qualify to be in this category as recognized students, or take this and qualify to be National Merit Scholar semifinalists or recognized students, commended students. And we have 3 with us here this evening. First off, I'd like to ask Catherine Miller to come up. Next student is Joshua Ponce. And finally, we have Elliot Hoyle. These students are all excellent academically. They're all involved in many things around our campus. They're very well-rounded students. And they're also wonderful people. So please join me in congratulating their academic accolades here this evening, but they really are fantastic students at Clarkston High School, very well-rounded and a great representation of what we offer at Clarkston Community Schools. Thank you very much, guys. Excellent work. Now, if you'd like, typically we'll rotate to your left and shake hands with the Board of Education.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Bracelet on. Good to see you.
Great job.
Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations. Good luck next year.
Once again, a quick round of applause as they head back to sit with their parents. And before we take all the pictures.
Thank you, Mr. Call. Mr. Hoyle, Ms. Miller, Mr. Ponce, thank you so much for coming tonight. We really, truly celebrate you, hopefully along with your families, which I appreciate all your families coming as well. Every graduation, every president gives a speech and asks that students come back and tell us what you're doing, keep us apprised of what you're doing. We really, really mean it. I would love to know what you guys are doing in the future. We're very proud of you. So I'd like to take a quick break so you guys can leave unless you'd like to stay for the rest of the meeting. We'll reconvene in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, why don't you guys come up and we'll get a picture with the board. here. I'm really at that now, not in front of every single one. For everybody who's stayed, I appreciate it. Let's move on to item 6, our action items. Item 6.1 is approval of personnel changes. May I have a motion, please?
I move Board of Education approve personnel changes as listed on the attached sheets as presented.
Are there any questions or discussion? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 6.2 is approval of the Assistant Superintendent of Business Services contract. May I have a motion, please?
I move Board of Education approves the contract for the Assistant Superintendent of Business Services as presented.
Support.
All right, motion made and supported. Are there any questions or discussion about it? And we've talked about this for quite a while. Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 6.3 is approval of the Construction Technology Program project. May I have a motion?
I move that the Board of Education approves the pavilion project at Pine Knob Elementary for the Construction Technology Program students as presented.
Support.
Okay, are there any questions or discussions about this? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries. Item 6.4 is approval of the construction change orders at Clarkston Junior High School. May I have a motion?
I move that the Board of Education approves the construction change orders for commercial contracting corporation, the amount of $116,468. For A&M Construction Company in the amounts of $65,692 and $75,236. And for J.J. Barney in the amount of $114,342 as presented.
Motion made and supported. Are there any questions or discussion? I know Mr. Goodman is here if there are. Okay, seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 6.5.1 is the purchase of a Bobcat compact track loader. May I have a motion, please?
I move that the Board of Education approves the purchase of a 2025 Bobcat compact track loader to Carlton Bobcat of Motor City in the amount of $60,364.66 as presented.
Motion made and supported. Are there any questions or discussion? Ms. Love?
I'm curious what we are doing with the other one that we're replacing from 2002. Is it worth any money to sell that, or is it just completely?
Mr. Goodman, thank you.
We're going to use that in the construction tech program.
Oh, nice. Good
And,
answer.
so, yeah. It won't get as much use as we use it, so we think it has a little life over there.
Very good.
Okay, any further questions or discussion?
I have a question on that. When we go to do that, I guess what kind of liability coverage are we going to need, or is there going to be any liability coverage that we're going to need to have students operate those? And then if we do have students operate those, is there any kind of certificate that we can give them as, like they've completed some kind of course with this, so that way they can maybe take this on to, let's say, a construction job? Because personally, I did this in high school, and it was a major benefit when I started in construction when I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't 100% know that answer. I do know that Adam and I were talking about buying a small piece of equipment earlier in the spring, and then we talked about this would be an opportunity versus the investment for another piece of equipment for them. As far as insurances, we can check into that, but I do believe certificates for the kids would be available with the small equipment. That was what he was looking for. I'm not sure what entails with all that, but we can find that for you. I don't know if, Sean, you have...
No, I think we can look at it and get back to you on that.
Yep.
Good question.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any further questions? Thank you, Mr. Goodman.
Thank you.
All right. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 6.5.2 is the purchase of a maintenance snow management pickup truck. May I have a motion, please?
I move that the Board of Education approves the purchase of a 2023 Ford F-250 with a utility body to Fox Ford in the amount of $55,318, and snowplow accessories to Bostic Truck Center in the amount of $9,372, for a total of $64,690 as presented.
All right. Are there any questions or discussion about this? Okay. Thank you very much. Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. Before we move on, item 6.2 is the approval of our assistant superintendent, Ms. Kirsten Nag, who is here with us. Dr. Ryan, would you care to introduce her, please?
Yeah, Kirsten, if you'd like to stand up and come to the podium. Kirsten was part of our extensive search that we did for the filling of our assistant superintendent of finance role here in Clarkston. I know I kept our Board of Education appraised, but I'd like to introduce her to the community. She's worked for many years in school finance up in Genesee County through the intermediate school district there, where she was contracted out, where she worked for Kearsley School District and another charter academy and several other schools over the years to support them in all their finance and business management needs for their school district. We were extraordinarily lucky. Right now in this time across the state of Michigan, there's very, very, very few highly qualified individuals that can take these roles. They're very challenging. School finance is much different, as I'm sure most of our community would understand, than the kind of finance that goes along with a regular business. It has all the accounting needs and business management parts that you would find in a private sector, with literally thousands of additional requirements and pages and understanding of the specific elements of school finance and all the legalities and checks and balances that is required for school finance. Kirsten's come across and been part onto the team now for a week. She's coming in her transition, and so far I just have to say how well she's adjusting and right into the team here in Clarkston. She has that right can-do spirit, and we're really excited to have her talents being added to our overall Clarkston team. I wanted to invite her to be able to say a couple words this evening, just any reflection or thoughts on her mind related to starting this new position here in Clarkston.
Thank you for the opportunity. I am thrilled to join the team. It's been incredibly warm and welcoming to start here. I've had so many friendly faces and so many offers of if I need anything to call, and whoever can answer the question will answer the question. I am looking forward to becoming even more enmeshed in the team, and hope to help you guys grow in every way that you're looking to do in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're very happy to have you. I hope in your week you've been able to tell just it's a big little town, and I think it's a lot different than I actually grew up in Genesee County, and I've made Clarkston my home for a very long time. But you're very welcome. I look forward to talking to you very soon. I'm sure the rest of the board will be asking their questions and getting to know you as well. So welcome. Thank you. All right. Item 7 is report items. There are none. Item 8 is discussion items. There are none. Item 9 is the second opportunity for citizens to address the board. There was nobody signed up. We can move on to item 10. Item 10 is information items. Our next Board of Education meeting is Monday, October 27th, which is a 6 o'clock workshop meeting. And our next regular board meeting is Monday, November 10th at 7 o'clock. Item 11 is adjournment. May I have a motion, please?
I move to adjourn. Support.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.